Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Snowtopia. Now in the last one I had talked about doing the highway entrance on camera and we just didn't get around to it. In this episode, as you can see, we're doing it as a time lapse just because I didn't want half the episode being, well, highway. This took me about 20 minutes. I sped it up. This is only take a couple minutes, but as you can see, I'm just sort of figuring out where I want to put the national road, which, like I said, I don't want to change anything. I just wanted to make it a little bit bigger for a 4-lane roundabout to accommodate more traffic, a little easier through there, as well as add the national 2-way, one in each direction road. Man, that was a little hard to say. So that the oncoming traffic can each have their own lane to head onto the roundabout, thus giving the exits that we were missing before. And like I said, I didn't really want to do much different with it, so it's pretty much the same, just bigger roundabout, and I buffed up on the exits. There was a little bit of move it magic done. As you can see, I needed to get the arrows facing the right way so that nobody was making any U-turns, like there, which is fine. Not too much trickery here, just kind of took out the old one, curved it back in, and then was trying to figure out the best way, like how wide. I wanted to get him as tight to the roundabout as possible, but I still wanted to allow for the traffic to flow. So I'm just kind of playing with it here. A lot of it is trying to get either like a 45 or closest to. Kind of like with the roundabout, I wanted to make sure that I had a 90, and then some of it's just taking off the point, and then, as you see here, getting the best kind of angle and then reversing it. So I'll probably go back and redo this because I don't think I want 4 lanes exiting, but I'll have another look at that. And I think that's really the only thing that I sort of made a little bit of an error on that I kind of will address on screen, but I do kind of mess up the last exit. I make it a little too big, and I kind of did adjust that already. So the only thing that I didn't include in this short little time lapse before we hop back into the live action was the detailing of the trees. If that's something you guys want to see, let me know. Okay, so as you see, I just redid it so that it looks a little bit similar to the rest of them and not the opposite angle, and just the trees. I did take a look into why the industry fell off the cliff. I really wasn't sure, still kind of confused as to why, because we already had some office space drop down that, yeah. Now, I think some of that was already before, and some of it might have been during, so it might just be the size that we had put down. But when I did do some tests, none of it was coming back unless I would assume I met the demand for the population. So it could be tied to something in that area, but what I did figure out is that if I just take this away, which is a shame, I kind of wanted some in there. We might think of something. But I did want to rework this area, if you remember me saying, as kind of like a commercial area. And then maybe getting some kind of train station in here as well or something. Now that's still in the cards, and if we go ahead and move on with time now, that'll go away. It'll open up some space to work with. This is probably going to go underground, but I'm not going to work on that this episode because it's probably going to tie in somewheres down here. I just haven't quite decided where I want it to come out yet. And once we get another tile, we're going to want to buy our mining industry area so that we can at least get that going as well and keep on track with what we were doing. So I do want to address the highway that I did over here, though. I think I'm gonna leave it for 4 lanes. Except for down at the end, I think we'll go ahead and change it to 3. Just so that they kind of have the lane designation that they want to be in before they get there. Hopefully. But it'll also allow for good volumes of traffic to flow through. And I think we'll upgrade you to 4. I think you were just 3, right? Yeah, you look like you're just 3, so we'll definitely give you a 4th lane. And I think we'll upgrade that to all be an 8 lane as well. Because eventually this is going to be where a lot of our traffic's moving through, right? So let's make sure that it can flow and flow properly. I.e. no lights here. Thank you very much. I don't know why it does that, but it'll probably do it again when I upgrade the road. Which is a little frustrating. I mean, yeah, I realize that I could just do it all and then turn the lights off, but why does it change the lights? Or why does it put lights back there? Maybe not. So I think we'll be okay there. So that should be fine. Eventually, I do want to get cargo stations in here to kind of boost up the area, and we'll probably turn some of this into just low density residential, I think, to create more easy access for these people who might be living over here and working. So that'll be great, and city expansion as well too. So I also wanted to address what we were going to do here. I think, because we've been talking about it for a while, I think we're going to finally do a park. But let's move this metro, and then probably redo this road or something. Maybe move that school. And I think I want to use a wonderful asset in the from the Steam Workshop. It's a replica of, I believe, Penn Station. Well, I shouldn't say replica. I never. I'm going to assume it's as accurate as they could get it. But it'll fit in there without taking anything out, which is nice. And it has a metro conveniently right there, so we could just move the lines and deal with that. So I'm just going to turn you off for now because there's nothing going into you, but it'll address the need for this having to go and figuring out something here and dealing with the highway connection. Because this also has 6 train lines that'll come out the back, and that'll probably play into fact when we have more of this developed out. We can connect them up, as well as the system that I want to get out here, and then obviously cargo stuff, things that we get out here. So lots of train stuff that we have in the works coming. Let's go ahead, and before I just take those lines and completely mess them all up, I'm going to turn them off. Well, I shouldn't say turn them off. I'm going to delete them. Basically what that does is avoids the game telling me that there's an actual connection under there when you're waiting to... That was you? Basically, underneath would be telling me to complete a line that's not there, when we know that it's not there. So let's go ahead and remove you. Don't need that anymore. We can probably back this up a bit. Yeah, that looks okay. Let's go ahead and grab our metro tunnel. Got anarchy on, good stuff. Where do you line up? Right there. Alright, just like we had planned it. Don't worry guys, this station was supposed to be there the entire time. That metro, remember, I think I'm pretty sure I said that this would be temporary and we'd figure out something for this area, so. Let's just take it out 12. And And then from there we can turn anarchy off and make sure that we have some proper connections. 45 and 45, and that should allow my trains to go through without too much hassle. So let's put the lines back, and then remember to turn the station on. Actually, you know what? Let's have him come all the way down to here. Do I really want you to stop back there? Yeah, I suppose. Stop there and complete the line. And then you will do this station, add the stop, and go back to you. And that should make everybody happy. Let's make sure we turn this back on. Lots of happy faces. Good stuff. Now, if we're gonna do a park in here, I don't want all of this business stuff. So let's go ahead and zone. Actually, you know what? Let's move the power supply. So what I was thinking about doing is adding another one of those solar towers. So let's. I want to connect a power line over here, so I don't actually break the connection when I... Come on, we can do a little bit better. Basically, I don't want to break the connection when I add that new one, because I'm going to have to take out this line. Hey, there we go. We've finally made it to a capital city. We'll grab that tile. I'll do that after I move the... Ooh, bulldozer stuck. Don't do it. There we go. It seems when it gets stuck, it just deletes anything, and it ignores the fact that you might not want to delete something, so... Alright, let's move you. Let's grab another one of you. Then I'm going to adjust my budget, too. Save a little bit of money on that. Plus, I think they kind of look nice, sort of smushed together. Sort of like they're supposed to be that way. At least I think so, anyways. But I want to get rid of all of this stuff, so I'm going to dezone it. It was temporary. And I think we'll move the, those geothermals down here, like I was saying. Create some kind of, this would be like the power for this section of the city. And then if we, or I shouldn't say if, I should say when we expand, we can come up with some other type of power thing over there maybe, or something along those lines. Slap you in there. You there. Probably just delete one too, because we have a lot of power now. And might even go ahead and put the boiler stuff back here. I'm not going to do it just yet, but I'm going to leave that space open for that. And at least have that as an idea. What is your... How did that happen? Okay. Not sure what happened there, but alright. Weird. Okay. So pretty sure I can get rid of this one, like I was saying. So I think we have enough power, and I'll go ahead and actually adjust my budget right now. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, so that's a good time to see what my day expenses would be. Let's head on over to our budget. Let's see, drop it down to 75. Let's see, how much are we producing for that? 480. Okay, so it definitely gives us some room to grow, and then we don't actually have to put any more power down. We might, but we wouldn't. We could even find some way to connect those cities just to this, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and move you probably into here. And you down here. Because I kind of want all of this stuff be in the industrial area, and I want just commercial stuff or office in that on the side of the highway. I generally like to have it split, so that's maybe just personal preference, but it's kind of what I like to do. I don't like any of the dirty, polluty stuff near my people. Mostly because it gets them sick if they're close enough to it, so. I'm probably gonna have to move that fire station. That'll be okay. Contemplating bringing it out here, because we might need to. Recycle center. And you. Yeah, 'cause you're probably gonna start complaining about power, so. Let's see what my fire coverage is like out here before we just slap that somewhere else. Alright, well I think, ooh, could probably put it up here, and that would help. You'll get power. And that's a one-way, so they'll definitely be able to get around and do their thing. Yeah, that definitely did help out down here. So that's good. I mean, they could probably still use a little bit more coverage, but I'm not going to worry about it. What I am going to do now is kind of let that sort of pollution go away, because I think we have some of that, right? Yeah, just a little bit. We'll let that kind of dissipate for a little bit. I want to come over to my polluted poop water area, and we'll get rid of these and upgrade to, which one is it? The Eco Water Treatment Plant. Yes.
You're listening to the classics, the city's home for the hits from the 80s.
So I'm not even going to stop. We're just going to go for it. They'll be backed up for a little bit, but it's okay.
I'll be playing some lesser-known gems from those eras, so don't go away.
Get rid of you. Let's see, that's the water treatment one. That's the Eco. Let's go with you. You. We'll put in a few of them. Like I said, I don't want to worry about it for a while, and we can always drop the cost if we want to. But it's better to have more, especially when we can afford it right now. I'd rather have all these and grow and be able to use it than not have it and not have the money to build it. So a little bit of the thought process on that one. We'll give it a little bit more power for the time being, because I don't know exactly when we're going to get out here to deal with this island, but we will. And while I am over here, I will grab that tile so that I don't forget. It's a pretty big tile. We want all that mining ore. So we'll purchase 15.5. That's a pretty expensive tile, though. And I think we'll start moving in these directions, maybe, or maybe something along here. And there we go. Our woodland farms finally made it to level 4. So actually, you know what? I do want to get to that park, and I think we got some time. I'm going to come out here. They did rebound quite nicely, so that is awesome to see. Yeah, and you're almost at what you already have, so let's get you both up to level 5. We need some, I think it's the, yeah, I was trying to think of what it was, engineered wood, but I couldn't say it, so. And I'm gonna just anarchy this in here, because I think it kind of looks nice, all sort of tucked together. It makes it look like sort of one big structure, in my opinion. That looks kind of nice. And I think what I'm actually going to do is I don't want this anymore. And I think what I'll do instead is put a park in here, or not a park, plaza, paradox one. And that'll add some happiness to the area, because they like that kind of stuff. Now, did that give you enough workers to get to the max? It did. And I think over here, all we need to do is a couple cattle sheds, I believe. think I gotta move my zone out a bit here. Of course. Okay, would you stop? Thank you. That was a little annoying. Erase park area. My bad. So, why do I need to have that twice? Why can't it just be... Anyways. Distraction. Let's go ahead and drop those. Yeah, it was the cattle shed. Okay. And that should be enough to get you to yours. 825. Good stuff. Alright, so those will do their thing. I'm gonna leave this open like I said. Might put that the heating system in here if we decide to do that in the next couple of episodes. I'm not too sure, but we definitely should have enough power and sewage to last us for a while. So we can go ahead and drop the... Probably drop you even down to 75 would be my guess. And get away with saving some money there. Oh yeah, barely even moved it when I dropped it to 75, so probably go even a little bit more. But I'm not going to worry about that too much. It is a lot better than what we would be paying at full price, so... Saves us a bit, keeps us making some money. We are still growing, so that's good. But I do want to deal with that park now. So I think I'll give a little bit of commercial consideration out here. So let's do some high density maybe. Sort of match that. I think we'll maybe bring a train station in here, like I said. Probably tie in with some lines here once we change that over, but that'll be another episode. Let's finally do a park. I know I've been talking about park areas and slapping in parks, and we haven't really done it. So we'll go ahead and I think I want to move the school so that it's not on here but on here. So I can delete this road and this one temporarily so that I can bring out, let's see, this road. I love how you just don't want to demolish. Why is that? There we go. Oh, I know what I did. Let's bring you to here. Let's bring you something like here. Let's see, where do I want that park? No, the park's all going to be in here. Let's bring you. We just do that? Maybe we just did that. Connect it to you. I think that'll be okay. Might extend you out though. Fire station. Where do I want to move you? I'm always moving fire stations. Let's actually put you just on the other side of this road. You know what? Let's put you over here. Let's open this whole area up. I'll put a park in here. maybe even run a path along this. That might be a thing. Maybe tie something. Tie a small road to you, maybe? That could be a thing. Let's go ahead and do the park. Because that's a definitely big thing that I want to do in this episode. Let's start by zoning the little area so that we can actually put a park in there. Paint park area. Ooh, there we go, level 5. So now we have all the large goodies to put in the big section that we're going to want to do on the other side once we kind of get over there. And we'll have to start getting into some factories here right away too. Alright, so you... something like that, maybe. Or you know what? Birdsong Meadows, eh? It's not a bad name. This would be a pretty big park, though, too. It'll service a lot of people, so that should be fine. Let's see. Do I really want... I'm still contemplating a road down here. Tell you what. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna throw a small little cut in here, and when I figure it out, I will come on back. Okay, my bad. I was trying to figure out how to get this road connect to this road. Answer ended up being this. We'll do a little buffer in here. We didn't lose too much of park space, so we're okay. Gives us something to do over here as well. And speaking of parks, I think I want to put... Let's hit the time. And I think I want to put a park, just a small playground. I think it'll fit. You know what? Let's put you right there. Let's grab our path. That should be fine. Can I get the guidelines to go away? That'd be great. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll put a tree in there or something. Well, let's go ahead and do our park, though. I'm not convinced I want the path here. Because we could always add an extra little gate to this area. And that would alleviate some of the pressure on the main gate. So I think I'll actually take a section out for that. I think they'll still use the road to get around. Yes. Let's actually get our zoning. And we're good to go. Oh, I don't want industry. Parks and plazas, please. And city park. So park main gate. Put you right across from the... So it doesn't look like it'll go to center, will it? Like, I think one in either direction is just too crazy to try to achieve, so just the small stuff for now, that's fine. I think we'll go with the side gate. Make sure we can get it to line up. Is that you? Let's see here. Thank you. I only clicked that thing like 3 times. 180. Good shot. Alright. Actually, you're not gonna like me. You'll get a path, maybe. We'll see. Let's get some fence around here, though. Okay. And then let's move it. Actually, let's stay on that line, please, and move you. There we go. Let's bring you down. Do the same thing. Move it just a little bit more towards the corner. So that it lines up a little bit better with the post. It's okay, that one seemed to want to go a different direction, but I'm not going to worry about that. And you want to be a pain, so we'll come from the side that's working with us. Bring this down. Okay, it's not what I want, so stop it. Why? What are you doing right now? You should just be moving down like I've done with every other one. Why are you now all of a sudden being a pain? No, I don't want any of you. Let's see. Okay, you know what? That's what I say to you. And we'll bring you to, say, there. And finally, there we go. I don't know why it likes to be a pain sometimes, but that's okay. Now, how do we want to lay this out? Because we're going to have a lot of space to do some stuff. But I think off the main gate, let's grab the trees so it looks pretty. Let's say 5. You're not going to give me anything, are you, right now? No. Oh, come on. There we go. So 5. Let's take you as close to that fence as I can get. Might have to bring that back. We'll see. Just do something simple like that for now. Let's put the plaza down here, maybe. Let's grab pathway. And see if we can't sneak a washroom down here. Or, you know what, let's put the info booth. Something like that. I don't think I can get much closer. But can we get a path through there? I mean, maybe anarchy style. And that'll be okay. And I think maybe we'll put like a tree or something. Just kind of fill this out, because we're going to take that one out, but I want to put the washroom kind of at that central point for people. Alright, so we got the info booth, plaza. I think maybe we'll do the cafe. Will it fit right here? It's pretty tiny. Yeah, something like that. And then we could even probably carry that path. Why do you keep doing that to me? Come on. You're gonna go straight. Okay, now can we get a little bit of... That's not the one I want to move. Yeah, it's just gonna bug me. They can walk around. I don't think there's anything else we can put in here for now. We'll keep ticket prices probably pretty low. Let's say 12 bucks. Entertainment. Good, so we have enough entertainment to get to the next level. So now we just need people. Actually, you know what, maybe... doesn't say drop the price, but... we could always do that later. We now have the workings of the park. Don't know if that's going to be the main one, but let's go see how the... Okay, so it's not doing too bad. We do have demand for some people, so we could probably start onto that, because I think this is losing some people. But I don't know what... I don't know to what right now, because we don't have the... well, these filled out, so maybe some of this is now affecting it. I'll keep an eye on it, because I don't think this stuff was in just yet, so... we shall see on that one, because it'll affect us going forward, and if I can't really do it and it's something in one of the mods, then I might just have to live with no office space. Which might seem a little weird, but we've come this far. I'm not going to change things now. In fact, let's just try some regular stuff in here. And then maybe do...
You're listening to the classics, and I've just got some mail
I don't know,
from
maybe
one
we
of our listeners,
complete the
Tom.
loop or something. Creating some
Why
funky
did
kind of shape in here and add some
Johann
housing.
Sebastian Bach throw out his harpsichord? Because it was Baroque. Todd,
I think that's what we might actually end up doing. But let's put a park down here. Or you know, let's maybe put it in here. Can I get some move it magic done with that? Let's see, what do we got? Large park?
Anywho,
Park with
you're
trees.
listening to the classics, where if it is Baroque, then don't fix it.
So we can do a little anarchy stuff. So let's see, where can we move you? Be something like, I still want it to be connected. Do something like this. So it'll definitely make everybody in the area a little bit more happy with us. How is our land value, by the way? I haven't checked that in a while. That's this old dollar sign down here. Okay. Not looking too shabby. Gotta throw some love up here. That'll definitely help here. This is all really starting to look good. And, I think we'll do some housing in here. Turn the node back on. Just so I can get you to connect. I don't want this road. let's go ahead and do just some low density in here. That should be okay. Actually, no, take that off. That'll be fine. And where's that path? So right here. And I'll zone all of you. Oh, that is just something sometimes. There we go. You know, yeah, let's do you all as one piece though. So from here to there. And same as you. Then maybe we'll just put in some little trees or something in there eventually. Like I said, I'm not really going to do some of that stuff on camera unless you guys kind of want to see it. The episodes are long enough as they are. It's as much stuff as I kind of sort of try to cram into them. I think I've addressed everything that I wanted to in this episode anyways. 30-something thousand. I think we got the 5-star on the industry. So that is excellent. And, or sorry, no, not yet. We got 5-star in Primrose. You're falling off again, aren't you? Although, didn't you? No, you didn't get there. Okay, so I'm not gonna zone that industry then. I'm gonna take you out. And in fact, I'm gonna take all of this out as well. Might hurt me, but the stuff that I know was already here that isn't really doing much. I'm pretty sure this stuff came in this episode, so I think I also want to maybe get some kind of tourist attraction thing, and we'll end the episode on that. Get some of these unique buildings in. So let's see, do we got something cool? Observation tower. Maybe do that in here. See how that looks. Gives a good view of here. It's a view of the rail station. Highway. I don't know. Could be a bad place for it. We could always move it. Poor little crematorium sitting all by himself. But gonna go ahead and wrap the episode up there. Lots of progress made. Got this area filled in. Now it'll be to get this probably underground, have it come out somewhere, most likely here. I'm just not sure where and how I'm gonna have that connect over to here. So we shall see how that works out. And then I do eventually want to, like I said, get the train lines going and stuff like that. But how are we doing? Is that going back up now? Oh, it's probably not going to at this time of day. So I'll have to check in the next episode. Pretty sure we'll be okay because there's no office space. But hope you guys are enjoying. Like I said, not too sure why that messed up in the first place, but we have made the progress. We are making money. We are on our way, we're well on our way to the next milestone, if I can talk. 40,000, so just 10 more, and then maybe we'll do some nuclear power. But I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you are enjoying, and as always, until next time, guys, take care.